stay safe every day. Storm safety in a pandemic, all season long.
Lake Charles, early this morning after midnight, they took the both eye walls, both sides. They got in the eye. Winds gusted to 134 miles. Certainly half the number we expected. We'll see how it all ends up in the Lake Charles area. Back here in Alexandria, a wild morning. In fact, the in this area of Louisiana. There's another strong gust. I don't know if you can see across the road. I mean, trees just wailing in the wind, these gusts that going to see some sunshine and mixed clouds. The winds are going to take a while to die down. We're going to lose the strongest winds. Boy, there's another. Look at that gust. Rock. Let's go to Tevin Wooten. He's been up most of the night, and he's been with us this morning in Lake Charles. What do you have for us right now, Tevin?
Going from the west towards the east here, so we're starting to fill in this channel here in the port of Lake Charles, which eventually flows right into the Calcasieu. So it's quite remarkable. You saw yesterday where I did this example of how tall potentially 10 to 20 foot of storm surge would be. I used this fire pit. This entire area was bone dry with the exception of what angles are down, the decor is down, the lights are down. I mean, this is just absolutely remarkable to see. Some of the siding is imagine if this is what we have at a resort that was opened in 2014. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine a home that was built in 1980, perhaps, or 19?
Winds, thankfully. Our live team coverage from the Gulf Coast continues right here on the Weather Channel.
At Olive Garden, it's easier than ever to enjoy what you deciding where to start. Olive Garden, we're all family here.
Alana was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma.
And Doug.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Look, this isn't my first rodeo. A reverse mortgage loan isn't some kind of trick to take your home. It's a loan, like any other. Big difference is, with a reverse mortgage, you can pay whatever you can when it works for you. Or you can wait and pay it off in one lump sum when you leave your home.
Discover the option.
Well, that investment can give you tax-free cash just when you need it.
Learn how homeowners are strategically using a reverse mortgage loan to cover Solutions. Call 1-800-231-7626 so you can
retire better.
We're about 150 miles inland, and you can see what kind of hit we're taking from Hurricane Laura this morning. Wind gusts, several wind gusts over 80 miles an hour. Laura is moving north at about 15 miles an hour, and on the radar you can see the center now. It's now just almost to our due east, but we're wailing behind me. I don't know if Mark Weiss can get in on those, but look at how the wind is just rolling right up the roadway. There's nothing to stop it. And then they come right through here. So what's going to happen? It's going to continue to move north, the worst of the weather, into, well, Natchitoches right now, into the head over towards D.C., Baltimore, and Philadelphia over the weekend. So stay tuned for what could happen once it hits the East Coast. In the meantime, it's going to be a rough day.
And we're getting more and more video to tell you the story of what took place in the middle of the night. This is video out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. Jim Eds capturing this scene. Across eastern Texas as Laura roared ashore as a high-end Category 4 hurricane. 1 in the morning, it made landfall in Cameron, Louisiana. It's moving to the north at 15 miles per hour. The center about 20 miles north of Fort Polk, Louisiana. It recently went right over DeRidder, Louisiana, where we had some serious wind. And there's the center as it's moving north of DeRidder toward the Natchitoches area. 56 mile per hour winds there. And notice over here in Baton Rouge, we are getting surge will continue to be a factor as long as we've got that wind interacting with the water, that pull from the Gulf of Mexico. And that's also going to help fuel some of these rain bands that could.
Your style, your taste. So quick and easy. Just download the Target app today.
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good.
Daily 3-in-1 COPD treatment.
Trelegy, the power of 1, 2, 3. Trelegy, 1, 2, 3. Trelegy.
With Trelegy and the
may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Release gels have laser-drilled holes. They release medicine fast for fast pain relief. Tylenol Rapid Release Gels.
A lung cancer diagnosis can leave you to bringing new hope into lung cancer care. Learn about our lung cancer research at lungcancerresearch.com.
Delicious taste of Glucerna gives you the sweetness you crave while helping you manage your blood sugar with nutrients to help support immune health.
At Bear Naked, soft-baked granola clusters are
for a hot scramble in less than 2 minutes to get those warm, fuzzy feelings again. Take breakfast back. Find it in the egg aisle.
Frisky's World. Look at that!
Mr. Mayor, thank you for joining us.
Of course,
so,
happy to be here.
I mean, talk about what today the plan is for Shreveport in terms of dealing with this storm.
Yeah, our number one priority today is safety. To be able to respond to whatever the storm throws at us.
Can you talk about sheltering, and did you have the need for a lot of sheltering here?
Yeah, so if the hotels fill up and we need to get families in a safe area.
Okay, and so also in terms of the aftermath, you know, what's going to happen?
Incredible city with very resilient people. We're prepared for whatever's going to come at us, and we're going to use all of this, and we're just going to be stronger on the other end.
All right, and Mayor Perkins, I'm impressed that you're standing out in the rain.
Walk too, I have to be careful. The boardwalk has started to buckle and come up because that's how strong the winds were. And then the glass also is thrown in the sand now, so I can only imagine.
Gives us a dual action effect that really takes care of both our teeth sensitivity as well as our gum issues. By brushing with Sensodyne Sensitivity and Gum at home, it's giving you the relief that you need and the control that
Naked granola. Feed your bear.
Frisky's World. Look!
They're ramping it up with real meat and fish.
Now sauce it!
Frisky's stuffed and sauced. Flavor-filled.
Flavor.
In constant, terrible anguish, which often results in a tragic outcome. But with Life Alert, one touch of
4.
This is epic!
You're watching America's most trusted TV news network.
We've got a severe weather threat.
We are live on the ground
right now.
Parish. We're talking about widespread flooding across the parish here. So you've got Sabine County in this flash flood warning, and Natchitoches, again, we're getting reports of many
storm itself, the hurricane weakens. Let's go down to Lake Charles, Louisiana, where they got hit pretty hard overnight. Tevin Wooten, I know you're probably up most.
Noelle Collins with the Louisiana National Guard now, though. We want to bring her in because I know that the response is likely ongoing at this hour. Noelle, can you catch us up to speed?
of course, we have high-profile vehicles, so we need to make sure that the winds are low enough that we can proceed safely to, of course, rescue citizens. And we'll be working with.
Are you aware of any spots of town or any sort of anyone that stayed behind that did not evacuate that are in need of rescue but cannot be gotten to at this moment?
We're not.
The folks that do need your assistance, they will be happy to see you when it is safe to do so. Of course, right now, though, not the safest because of the strong wind gusts. But when you do go out, back beyond that trash can. But of course, because we're now seeing this reverse flow of the wind and now the water that's starting to back build in some of the vessels and some of the arteries.
At your Lexus dealer. Is that net carbs or total? Not enough fiber. Chocolate would be good.
Snacking should be sweet and simple. The delicious taste.
Is that good?
Line. The desert never lies.
Isn't that what I said?
No, you were talking about Allstate and insurance.
I just...
Yeah.
But is it reliable?
Uh-huh. And secure.
You should consider making a big deal about it.
Bigger?
I said bigger.